today. From CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. He's got Herndon, his tight end, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing?
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided, got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Darnold from the gun. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Darnold's pass complete.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a sight that we've been used to seeing throughout his career. A catch and a first down for Le'Veon Bell. For a number of years, he was the gold standard in the NFL for running backs catching passes out of the backfield. He had 66 catches last year, which sounds like a down number because his high water mark was 85 in 2017. When he's full go, he's a handful for any defense.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, New York.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys were. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. A screen to Bell. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And the screen only good for 3 that time. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. On first down, Wilson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack by Jordan Willis. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Jets. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throw complete to Herndon. And shoving his way inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside. Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Looking for Fham in there. He's got him. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Darnold from the red zone now. This is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman with touchdown number 8. All right, time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. Now a first down carry by Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Bell, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. The offense needing points quickly here. They need to find the end zone and also get the onside kick and score again. Now left side on the swing pass. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jordan Willis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Incomplete. Sets up a third.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And able to find Dorsett. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
1-yard line.
Again, it's Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. They'll look to throw. And Olsen over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That's good for us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And all right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now Darnold, airing one out for Crowder. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Bell. And he gets it down to the 32. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
23.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jets,
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 15 of the NFL.
Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A carry now for McKissick. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 5.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good, and it's 3-0 Washington. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And a big turnover there as his guys... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. 3rd down, here's Haskins. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pick. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. This will be caught just inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown, Chris Carson. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Now he's going to go up top. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. Throwing again here. Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Let's go, let's go.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
He's going to run, but he's got to open his Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg Olsen. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jaron Reed in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Complete to Steven Sims. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Here we go with Haskins. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that is incomplete. On 1st down, Carson, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You loser.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Heidi.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wilson on the keeper, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run high. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Washington, 17.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Seahawks, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's now 14 games without a win, with time running out to try and get one. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew,
Emoji face with open mouth. Emoji face with open mouth. I hope you lose.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 60.
Emoji face with stuck out tongue.
still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Throwing on 3rd. Gone. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, this crowd is... Our scoreless game, well, may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes it. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're in. A big early 3rd down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. Play action. It's Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. Airing it out for Olsen. He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
How big is So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Escaping the pressure right. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They run for it with Carson. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
He'll find Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Josh Allen.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that one.
2nd quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17. Inside the red zone here. They look to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Wilson's pass complete.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson on his way to a... No Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half.
29-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and the lead grows to 14. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th. Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that'll bring them back within 4.
Makes the score Seahawks 24.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll result. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they will stop him after a fairly... minimal pickup.
Ball carrier.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A gain of
so much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
7.
The turnover forces this defensive unit to scramble to get back out there as now they get the unenviable task of defending a 1st and goal situation. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On second down now, it's Carson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it. Just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. The offense with a football, but they have it in their own territory. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And Hyde will not get there as they force him to the ground shy of the marker. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
4th down.
They'll run for it. Hyde. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down, Seattle.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to
Greg. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. 3rd down, Carlos Hyde. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Here's Wilson on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe... A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Now Wilson. Open is Olsen. He's got it.
Wilson.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Greg Olsen. Touchdown.
Making a hat trick for Russell. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The time to pull. So the task for this offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late, and the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Niners are going. To throw is Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Back to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
George Kittle.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Seahawks, it's an 11.
Tonight.
Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first and goal situation. he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown from 8 yards out. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. On first down, it's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Play action. Ryan. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
On the carry.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. At the Falcons. 13.
Now it's Carson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Carson again, the ball.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Intercepted by...
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 40.
That's what it is, baby. That's what
10.
it is.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So time becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Wilson on the keeper.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
3rd down and 10 yards to
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind. So on fourth down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Seahawks 17, Falcons 10.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Ryan will throw again. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On second down, it's Carson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
16-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
And inches at the 6-yard line.
A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Seahawks. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. This will be caught at about the 5.
Wilson's.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
No good. The score remains tied.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Todd Gurley on the carry. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. Down to the 25. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
The Seahawks 25-yard line.
Another carry now for Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Seahawks 17.
Now this offense in a spot where they need to work quickly and efficiently. They have no timeouts, down by 3, hoping to get into field goal range. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. Carlos Hyde was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Good for a Seahawks.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action. It's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to potentially send us to overtime. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say... This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting. Each player has a combine grade. Now, this score represents how well the player. Combine performance tells you how players' speed. Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. Well, wait, looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones. I think that means a trade is coming. The Seahawks are now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a trade. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. You have grades. Browse available players to improve your team.